I am not a horror fan. Not only do I have crippling anxiety, horror films and games are just absolute shit. Hide, run, jump scare, repeat. Enter The Evil Within, a game released back in 2014 by Bethesda. NitroRad put out a review of this game, and after watching a few minutes of it, I knew I had to buy this game. Today on RatedEm, we enter the mind of a madman.
I was working in the lab late one night when...
The game follows Sebastian Castellanos, a detective who is sent out to discover what is going on at Beacon Mental Hospital. He is then seemingly killed by a ghostly hooded figure, but is instead transported to this nightmarish reality with zombies and other questionable creatures. The game has been compared to Silent Hill, which is a game I've never played, but after playing The Evil Within, I definitely need to try Silent Hill out. The game gives you items to defend yourself with, like a crossbow, a revolver, and a shotgun, with some melee weapons thrown in here and there. So the game allows you to retaliate, but at the same time, it gives you a sense of hopelessness. I was playing the game on easy, and there was a significant lack of meds and ammo, making you appreciative of them when you find those items. Enemies are big, and if they're not big, they come in big hordes, making you feel fearful of if you'll have enough ammo or the right precision to kill them all. Long story short, the game makes you feel hopeless without actually being hopeless. Going back to weapons, there's a revolver, a small handgun that doesn't do much damage but can save you in a predicament with the right accuracy, a shotgun that can kill multiple enemies at once, and the crossbow, which has different ammo types that can be crafted with parts obtained by disarming traps, but more on that later. There's also axes, which can be picked up and one-shot any common enemy, and torches do the same but light surrounding enemies on fire. On that note, you can use matches to light corpses on fire, accomplishing the same goal. Unfortunately, I was playing on easy, which was supposed to give me more ammo, but I found myself running out of shotgun ammo frequently. I only used the crossbow like twice in my entire playthrough. It was really disappointing to upgrade the shotgun a lot and then never use it. The game had these cinematic moments that I actually really liked. There were times in the games where it would put you in a really stressful situation that you knew you were going to complete successfully, but the game, it would put you. I think at the beginning of the game there was this. I remember this moment where this guy is chasing you, and then this gate closes, and there's a bunch of blades that circle in on you, and your legs cut open, so you're stumbling down this hall, and you know you're gonna complete it. You know it's a scripted event. Unless you're just standing there doing nothing, there's really no way you could fail, but it's just such a cool moment, and it actually makes you think, am I gonna get out of this alive? I just thought that was a really cool thing, and I love when games do that. Now, this wasn't actually in my script, but I do like the fact that there's a good amount of weapons you can use to defeat your enemies, and also with the bosses in this game. They're really kind of clever. I had a lot of issues with the woman who was mutated, and she had arms on her back and stuff. I had a little bit of difficulty with it, but I really liked that you had to chase, or she was chasing you around, and you had to try and get yourself in the right, at the right spot, so that when she would turn the corner, you could shoot a barrel and catch her on fire. And there's torches around the map, or around that area. I thought it was kind of cool. It was frustrating, but I really liked how clever the bosses were. And then, like I said earlier, I really do like the arsenal, I guess that's the word I'm looking for. There's a bunch of other things to do while you're not fighting the undead in The Evil Within. Around the game, you'll be able to find green gel, which is used to upgrade Sebastian himself or his arsenal. You can disarm traps to get parts for building the crossbow bolts as well. I personally believe this is a good addition to the game. It adds a little bit of the survival to the survival horror kind of genre title. The Evil Within is just such a great game that delivers a great horror experience without being absolute garbage. I didn't have too many problems with the game, and I don't want to spoil the surprises of the story, so that explains the short review. This game is really cheap pretty much everywhere. I picked up my copy for just $25 at EB Games or GameStop if you're everywhere else in the world. I think it's definitely worth the money. Even if the story doesn't really like pique your interest, or the horror kind of doesn't really pique your interest, I think this is just such a great action game, and it's definitely worth picking up if you have the opportunity.